then, let's get the fucking tea in Karmaville. Because I know that's why y'all here. You're here for the shenanigans. So, I split the deck for... right. So, for the YouTube viewers, I am recording for Facebook as well at the same time. So, forgive me for not looking at the camera because I've got people watching me over there. Split the deck. False person and main female. So that, here we fucking go again. And that false person is in despair because I'm gonna need to move these. I can't be looking like that. It's just fucking creeping me out, like seeing myself twice. I'm messing everything up. Gotta sort my OCDs out. This is not good. Right. So this false person, Karmika, let's just fucking call him Karmika. Actually, it don't matter because if this goes where I think it's going to go, which it probably will, this is people. Yeah, this false person is in despair. I love it. Now I'm going to get into it. This false person is in despair because they're in fucking spiritual poverty. I told you this yesterday, people. They thought they was a privileged lady coming to steal from your fucking house, your person's house, your vessel, your spiritual gifts. The fuck did I just fucking tell ya? My spirit team ain't playing. They're on it. Are you here for the shenanigans? I'm here for the shenanigans. I can't keep looking at the other camera because then people are going to think I'm ignoring them. But like, what I just told you, right? Fucking thief, trying to steal your gifts. I can't, this is literally what comes up on a daily basis now. This main female is from a fucking community of people and the bitch has got, this bitch is in bad health. So like I said to you yesterday, people, if you know somebody that's just been diagnosed with something that's uncurable, you fucking know why. They've been dipping and dapping in shit that don't concern them, trying to do things that they haven't got clearance for. But we talked about this because in the last reading, as we saw, you're an earth angel. You also happen to be a chosen one. So this main female and this false person, this fucking thief, and I told you this yesterday as well, I've been doing overtime. Why have they been doing overtime? Because they want your fucking great fortune. That's why they're in spiritual court right now. In bad health. I love it when a story comes through a deck. It's fucking brilliant. So they tried to be the official person. And now they're concerned. Because they're facing fucking judgment. They've been getting the messages. I keep telling you people this. Other readers keep telling you this. Listen, this is the story of so many people, Nick. So many people. They ain't got a clue that, oh, what's been happening? I don't know. Why is this and happening? Because these fucking people have been on your case and on your person's case your whole life. Talked about this yesterday. People assigned to you, your mates, family members, co-workers, people in your local shop, your neighbours, all of them, anybody that's made your life a fucking misery have been assigned to you. Oh, that's the shit you see on the telly. Don't fucking listen to me. See you later. Thanks for popping in. I don't need to prove anything to you. Go and fucking watch the shit on the telly. That's constantly telling you what they're doing. This is the fucking Matrix. They told you this. Bird Box, that's you lot. And that's what these fuckers have been counting on. They've been banking on you staying in that bird box energy. There's nothing to see here. There's fucking plenty to see. Open your third eye, shut these fucking blinkers. Stop drinking the bastard tap water for a start. Them energy drinks. Anything fucking fizzy. Anything that's not filtered water by your own fucking hands is poisoning your fucking brain. Fluoride. For your teeth. There's neurotoxin. Drink it. Brush your teeth with it. Wash your fucking skin with it. For your health. Never mind the fact that it poisons your fucking brain. But these fucking creatures, here we go. The nose is going, we're getting into it. These fucking creatures, they know what's going on. Do you think that these people that sit at these high tables, whose names you don't actually fucking know, haven't got a clue what's going on? Even the judge is like, I'm tired of your bullshit. Yeah? Like, look at him. He's fucking fed up with it. That's me all the fucking time when I'm hearing this shit. I'm like, why don't you lot just give it a rest? Right? This isn't fucking Bird Box. Not anymore. It's the Great Awakening. X-Men. They've been telling you. This is what we're going to do when you lot come online. We're going to stick you in concentration camps and mental homes. They've been fucking doing that for years anyway. Right? So, this is the thing, people. These people out here are trying so fucking hard to stop you from receiving your spiritual gifts in abundance, right? That they've caused them own selves bad health. And I don't know how many times I need to fucking tell you. That shit's gonna end. The last fucking card is the con. All of them. All of them. All of them that are sitting in this fucking family room talking about how to steal your fucking spiritual inheritance with sending false people in, this community, cult, society, group, whatever you want to fucking call it. They kept going and going and going and going and going until this fucking happened. And that literally comes up every fucking time. Well, I'm going through the deck anyway, so it's going to, because it's story time. You stepped onto your journey and made the fucking necessary changes. And you and your person are going to come together anyway. And sudden wealth is going to be bestowed upon you. Your person is now accepting their gifts, right? And they are becoming a spiritually wealthy person. So you're there in your expecting energy because you're an empress. You're a divine feminine in your yin energy. Male or female just means that you're receptive, which means you're magnetic. You do not chase, you attract. What belongs to you will simply find you. So, great fortune is coming your way anyway, because you worked on your inner child wounds. There you go. And for a fucking change, because you've got that fire in your ass. That's why, my love. You've matured, and your person's matured. You're both spiritually mature. Well, your person's a spiritual infant, but they are still maturing. They've emotionally matured. They've let go of all them things that held them in that fucking wounded inner child energy that made them a narcissistic prick. And this is what's upsetting this community of people, these thieves. these false people, these creatures, these dark practitioners that seem to think that they're going to eventually find a way to circumvent this. Like I said to you the other day, they ain't John Wick. They don't have them kind of connections. But working hard they are. Collaborating. Why are they collaborating? What is it they think they're going to achieve? They're trying to balance. They're trying to balance shit out. What's the outcome of that? That attempt to balance things out in their favour. What's the outcome? I must admit, I do get a slight pleasure out of these readings. They're going to be left out in the cold while you collect your spiritual abundance. And you're emancipating yourself from the people that tried to keep you left out in the cold from your spiritual abundance, yeah? Your spiritual gifts, your sudden wealth, because you stepped onto your path, you stepped onto your journey. But no, return to sender. That shit bounced right back because you've got a divine shield of holy protection around you at all fucking times because you've been activated. But we keep going through this. So you've got a message of love coming your way. You don't need to step on anybody to get to where you are, Nicola, my darling. You're a divine feminine. You're favoured by God because you're a chosen one. Your person stepped into their divine energy and they're coming in to offer you something stable where you guys can start your legacy together. This is pissing them people off. Whoever's the head of that fucking group, right, of people, hi Kate, whoever's the head of that fucking group of people feels like a fool. Do you know why they feel like a fucking fool? Because you and your person have been healing. Spirit said that's the fucking truth. That's the Ace of Swords right there. That's them. For fuck's sake. Don't mess with my man. It's not your fucking man. You're a placeholder. You're sent to teach him a fucking lesson. This is the shit that they don't get. And the thing is, they don't even want your person. If it's a third party situation that you hear about, this is the thing. Whether we're talking about a group of people in the Karmika that they fucking sent in to distract them from your connection, because these different storylines are going to run along simultaneously. These people, they don't want your person for who they are. They just want your person for what they have, what they're entitled to, what they're inheriting, what is truly divinely theirs. You're held in high favour because you're a fucking chosen one. So is your person. You come in pairs. Right? Spirit said that's the truth. Y'all been cutting motherfuckers out in your Queen of Swords energy to ensure your happiness. Yeah? Because you fought long and hard to get to where you are. And you never gave up. Despite your money's coming. Don't worry about that. Despite all the challenges that they presented to you. And a lot of these challenges would have been subtle. The lack of support. The lack of encouragement. The constant reminders of what you've done and where you've been. Oh, well, you know, you say, well, then, it's because I weren't fucking me back then. People constantly trying to remind you of who you were. I am not that person anymore. That's why I'm changing my fucking name. Clover Girdler does not exist anymore. She was a training program. Whoever you was before was a training program. Once you're ready to let go of all them aspects, sayonara, adios. You said no more. And God said, here we go. Yeah, listen, I see a lot of readers do that. They just put like a compilation of songs on. And this message is from your person. Half the time my head's like a fucking radio station. It's like history all day long. And then there's all the messages, then there's the fucking chatter. It's like constantly tuning into it. It's like, stop. I'll start singing along with the songs, and then I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Because when I'm out during the day, I'm in my masculine energy, so I pick up on, it's like masculine spiritual radio. Not your friend. They don't want to be your friend, because they know you're not your friend. So if they come on in talking about, oh, I want to be your friend, they're talking shit. They want to be with you. Like, for real, for real. But anyway, we're talking about these false, fake people, these people in this community that have got themselves some bad health. Not just, listen, you will see, listen to me very carefully. Pay very close attention to the people around you. They will start, it's 1:11 right now. They will start. Nicholas. Listen, the person that God has for you will be a vibrational match for you. They will be your divine counterpart. They won't come in fucking broken and need fixing. That's not your job. That's their fucking job. They need to fix themselves. Anyway, there's some healing that you do together, but they need to do that shit, some of that shit by themselves. Anyway, yeah, most of these men, that they don't have brains because they're listening to their fucking demons. I digress. Well, no, not really, because it ties back into this community, this thief, these false people in the family room with concern, with the bad health. It's going to lead to a coffin. Anyway, back to that. So check the people around you. You'll start seeing the life draining out of them. That's because that's the fuck. That be them spirits that they keep sending, trying to keep sending them to your ass and your person's ass, going back to them. Well, they get what they hit. You promised us some light. If we did, then we can't get in. So they're going to get it from somewhere. Watch these people fucking be drained. Watch. Because they keep misusing their gifts. They've been told. I don't know how many times. Inbox me, my love. At the moment, we got specials on, so inbox me. Hang on. Thank you for the confirmation, Nick. I fully accepted that I'm a psychic, telepathic, intuitive, energy reading empath. I'm still trying to, because I've always denied it. I've always been able to hear people thinking. I just think it's just here and there. No, I'm telepathic. But now I'm in my full knowing. If you've ever watched Lucifer all the way through, you will see that there's a bit in, well, it's a thing. Angels self-actualize. You are what you believe to be. Well, I don't believe I'm anything anymore. I know. So because I fully know who I am, I'm fully activated, as are you. In your divine energy. I'm going to go and look at your page, my darling. Listen, they're in their distorted energy, my love. Anybody that's not a vibrational match for you, right, walk away. I don't care how sexy they are or how much they appeal to your sexy side. It doesn't matter. If they're not a vibrational match for you, walk away. If they're meant for you, they'll come back. In their divine energy, not their fucking distorted energy. Anybody that doesn't like you, take that as a compliment. You're irritating their demons. Oh, that means I've ascended. Listen, I went to a customer's house, right? I'm Moira. I went to a customer's house just after I fully accepted who I was. I stepped into my knowing of who I was, right? So my light shines brighter, and I was cleaning this woman's house. She was in her office, blah blah blah. Anyway, long story short, she went off downstairs to look for my friend who was working with me that day, and went and introduced. All she did was say hello to me, because I wear, you see my headscarf and stuff, and she just said hello, and she went off about her business and went looking for the other person. My friend's like, we need to go upstairs. She's come in the bathroom. She's talking about bed changes and shit. I'm only supposed to be there for an hour and I've been there 45 minutes already. And I'm still in the first bathroom. Anyway, long story short, I told her I couldn't do the ironing because there was only two of us. I didn't have time. She was like, she started to get really irritated. Tiny little thing she was, anyway. Not that that's really relevant, because I don't give a shit how big you are. Anyhow, she's then and walked off. Anyway, I then hear her talking about, I've never been spoken to like that before in my life, because all I did was say to her, there isn't time, I might be able to change a bed, I can't be doing any ironing, I've still got another 2 bathrooms to clean and kitchen. Anyway, I heard her, I want her out of my house, and she was mad as fuck. All I told her was I couldn't do I could only change one bed and I couldn't do any ironing. You fucking crazy. Even her husband was like, I don't know what's happened. Me neither, mate. I just told my mate, pack up, we're going. You'll have to rinse off your shower because it's full of Viacal. See you later. It's things like that. Even one time, not so long ago, this woman screaming in the shower trying to reverse into my car because her car was too big for her driving skills. Got out of her car, started shouting. I just wound the window down. I said, first of all, love, you need to calm down. I said, I don't want you to whip my car because if you whip my car, you're going to have to pay for it. Screaming and effing and jeffing. I was like, calm down. I said, have a lovely day. May God bless you with happiness. I don't give a shit. Without force. Anyway. But all that shit's coming to an end. I keep fucking telling you people. I'm 20 foot tall all the time. In spirit realm I am. Fucking badass butch. Listen, all us out here now, us divine feminines, in my divine soul tribe, we are like Diana in Wonder Woman and all them bad ass warrioresses. We are all like Trinity from Matrix. Yes, we are. We got that. Because that's what we're here for. I don't think you lot realise just how powerful you are. So powerful, yeah, that these karmic cycles have been I see them people all the time, Melanie. I keep my moving. Stop. What's the point in driving a big car if you're not confident enough to drive it? Them women that can barely see over the steering wheel and are literally it's rubbing on their chin. Why are you in a fucking car that big when you can barely get to the steering wheel without? Stop. I can't. I don't care because we're talking about Karmaville. Anyway, these cycles are closing out, and it has been a long time coming. This bitch out here is paying somebody. Oh, for fuck's sake. When I tell you people out here right now, all of you, stay protected. There's a woman out here dipping her hands up into a coin, a purse, because she's too stuck, and it is a woman, I ain't gonna fucking play with that, stuck in her pride and ego about this connection between the two of you and these spiritual gifts in this entitled ass energy. Either this is magic to unalive people, because well, it's to end the connection. That's what they're trying to do. It's the 9 of Swords, right? Trying to keep you and your person stuck in your head, but you've healed too much for that. It's not going to work. It's all backfiring. So do you want to know what that means? They're literally trying to get Like, that's the Knight of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles. Trying to get your person to invest in another connection. Right? Sex magic to cause confusion fucking spell. To prevent the tower moment that's going to enlighten them. Well, they've already had that. It's too fucking late because they know where their Four of Wands is. Their twin flame connection. And they regret ever overlooking this opportunity that God blessed them with. So now they've taken the right path. They see who their wish fulfillment is. That's you. And you've got your defences up. And they want to reconnect with you because they've moved away from all of this drama. Eight of Cups there as well. They've been enlightened. Can't stop what God has planned. So I'm going to tell you again, no sex. No exchange of bodily fluids. Don't shake hands with people. Nicola, don't pay any attention to people anymore. Don't pay any attention to anybody. Me, 6 years, loving, 6. And I am going to remain abstinent until the day I get married. Because I haven't gone this fucking long to lay down with somebody that isn't my husband. Yeah, no, that's not for me, I'm afraid, lovey. Yeah, no. I'm not waiting that long for some fake shit. I want the real deal, thanks. And it will be my husband because I'm not having sex with anybody that isn't actually my husband. So... And do you know what makes me laugh? When you tell people, I'm waiting for marriage, oh, well, is it unreasonable? Well, how long do you fit? I don't fucking like you. Why are you even questioning that? That's the thing. People think, oh, you're delusional if you think somebody's going to wait. Well, then they ain't for me. If I can go fucking 6 years, I could go another 6. I don't give a shit. The right person, for me, my person, will fucking wait. And that's how you should be. Well, that's your business. Everybody's different. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. Again, ascension. Get ready. It's go time. Be protected. Right? Conserve your sexual energy. Because listen, that's the quickest way to catch you off guard and steal your energy. That's why they do that shit. And they've been out here doing the most, putting burdens on your person, slowing them down, keeping them in this heartache energy where they don't feel like, where they just constantly working overtime. Constantly. I can't even talk about politicians, Nicola. I'm sorry, I can't. They're just fucking demons. It's a bunch of fun. It's a demons. Pandemonium. That's what that fucking shit is. Government to control and hold one's mind. This fucking says it's in the fucking title. And they fucking certainly do that, don't they? The telly, the newspapers, the radio stations, constant shit all day long. Go and watch on YouTube They Live. John Carpenter's They Live. If you can still find it, go and watch it, please. It's a basic film. But go and watch it. And then when you're done with that, go and watch Mr. Nobody. You'll have to pay for it, but it's worth every fucking penny, I promise you that. Go and watch it. You might have to watch it about 3 or 4 times, maybe 6 or 7 to get what's going on there. But I promise you, you'll get what's going on there. Anyway, these people get what's going on, I can assure you, because half of them are creatures. Most of them are infested with demons anyway. Because I'm here for the shenanigans. Right. What I want to know I'm getting my Egyptian deck out because I want to know what Spirit's got to say. You're not fucking old. You better stop that shit. I'm in my prime. I'm nearly 44 years old. I'm in my prime. I'm not fucking old. Do I look old to you? I'm not old. I've looked 27 since I was fucking 27. Probably about 32 now. I don't give a shit. I'm not old. You're not old. So allow it. Yeah, they do. You've got to listen. I've been in Egyptian times. I've been a shaman in them Egyptian times. I've shared a past life with one of my nephews. He was like quite high level in an empire. I was a shaman and a healer, like I am now. I'm still working on the shaman side of things, but it's a work in progress. It's just ongoing in it. But yeah, 47. There's no age. We're going to live till we're at least 100. Look at you. See, channeling. I'm channeling you. Right, let's have a look. Truth and fairness. Because order and peace is about to be restored. Because the truth is about to come out. I told you they're in fucking spiritual court. Because they don't listen. They thought they could get away with it. Oh, if we do this ritual on this day, and if we do it like that, and if we steal their essence, and if we get that, right, if we do this, and da-da-da. It ain't no fucking different to you watch those FBI, them CIA, and them espionage kinds of fucking things. Even look what the police do to go and try and get somebody's fucking DNA. They'll give you a cup, and then let you throw it in the bin, and then take it out the fucking bin. You discarded your DNA, then they've got it. The fuck do you think they're doing with that shit? Oh, go get your genealogy trace. Fucking clowns. There you are, sending your DNA off. Oh, take a COVID test. Send it to the lab. The fucking tests aren't even designed for diagnostic purposes. And the company 23andMe had a fucking hand in handling the material. I'll be honest with you, it seems a bit suspicious to me, but I digress. So, truth and fairness is coming to the surface. Order and peace is going to be restored. Spirit said we've had enough. They've been told. When I went and watched Mystic Tory last night, you want to go and check her out. My girl's she's got the tea. Anyway. She said, what was it she said? Oh, that's it. She said they've come to your house, which is what I've been saying about them coming to your house to steal, to try and take your spiritual gifts. She said it's like your ancestors, your protectors, 33 was on the clock as I was saying this. That's the number of the ascended masters. That's what you are, ascended master. You've got many, many gifts. You're unlocking this untold potential inside you. Anyway. She said it's like they were told there's a big fucking sign that says trespassers will be shot and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Told you yesterday there's cosmic laws to this shit that we're dealing with, right? So it says trespassers will be prosecuted. Oh, that doesn't apply to me. I can get away with that. That doesn't. I'm a badass. I've got this gift, I've got that gift, I can do this, I can do that. We've got a community, we've got this body, we've got that body, we've got the... So, again, it's like what I was saying yesterday. They went into the shop, they didn't know who owned the shop because it was just the manager. And they thought the manager, they had nobody. They didn't know who owned the shop. They overlooked doing their research. Went into the fucking shop. Manager's now left the shop, the owner's come home. And the owner realises trespassers have been on their property. Check the CCTV. your protection detail. The next move, I give you divine clearance to return to sender what was sent to me, which shouldn't have been. Any dark and negative energies, entities and or intentions. Please return that with divine clearance 1,000-fold. So mote it be. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what happened. And they're waiting for the right time. But I'll tell you now, people, that message of concern was their fucking health. Sorry. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put my headset on. My YouTube one's on. Sorry, YouTube guys. Right. Okay. There we go. Right. Can you hear me better now? So, that's what happened. You activated your divine protection. Because you are an alchemical force to be fucking dealt with. Right? The first part of your journey, thus far, the training program is complete. That's where this alchemical force has come from, because you fully stepped into who you are. Death and rebirth. Right? You let go of who you were. Sorry, I always forget to do that. Because the other phone I don't need to do it on, but this one is we're all Divine Soul Tribe members. We're Divine Soul family members. You ain't stealing nothing. Get it together, people. Get it together. You let go of who you was, and you have been reborn into who you now are. Osiris is overseeing that transitional period of time. Justice is about to be served, my friend. Indeed it is. Because they were warned. They read the signs. They're not fucking blind. They're not illiterate. They can't be. They use a lot of fucking Latin. So, they read the sign. Trespassers will be shot and prosecuted to the full extent of the laws, codes, covenants that we live by. Like in John Wick. They know how things run. You can't touch made men. They weren't listening to the chatter through the spiritual network. They were ignoring it, thinking people were chatting shit. Osiris said, you were fucking what? So I'm going to bring some justice up in here. Because my people, God said, my chosen ones, right, are on the righteous path. And these people, this is what we said yesterday, these people are going to be left absolutely devastated and holding nothing but resentment, which is low level vibrational energy anyway. So they're going to be tormented while you're here in prosperity. Why are you in prosperity? Because you took on that challenge and you transformed yourself. They've got no hope left. Because you let go of who you were and you became reborn. And it's not even a religious thing at this point, because I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I believe in God. God is the divine source creator. Right? You had to let go of that training program to become who you truly are. Ask your spirit guides, ask your ancestors, your true divine ancestors of love and light, who you truly are. Ask them for your name. They will tell you what it is. Right? Yes, we are all made of stardust. And a lot of other things as well. junk DNA. That's all the DNA that we collected throughout all our separate lifetimes that we've lived. All the other lifetimes that we've lived, and different galaxies and planets and all the rest of it. But I digress. That's a whole other story for another day. So I want to get some of my little elementals out because they seem to be. Listen, the only person you can ever be better than, Melanie, is yourself. That's it. Every day is a school day. You learn something new about yourself. You learn something new about people around you. You learn something new about life, your purpose, why you're here. God shows you every day. I know who I am. I know what I'm here for. And I don't do what I do because I need any clout or any gratitude. It's nice to be people to be grateful, but I do it because I want to help people heal. Because nobody needs to live in torment. That's literally the definition of hell. Anyway, I went to a customer's house that I hadn't heard from for a while, and I was really worried because he never not messaged me back or get in touch or make arrangements, confirm his appointments and stuff. And I was like, I need to go there and make sure he's okay. If at the very least I leave my number with his neighbours so that they can let me know if something's gone on and if he's gone to hospital. But I know something was wrong. So I went there, and I see some woman in his flat, and I was like, what is that? And I said, a man, and I just knew. I knew he'd passed away. And she just come to the main door, and I just looked. I said, "You're going to tell me something I don't want to wear." And she's like, "I'm afraid so. I'll break down." So, anyway, she told me that he passed suddenly. But what got me was the day that I went, the first time that I went, that he wasn't there, and the house was all closed up, about the curtains and that. He died. He died 2 days. He was found 2 days after that date, or 3 days after that date. So he could have been there when I knocked the door, and I didn't think to ring his phone in and think, because I couldn't remember if he told me he'd gone away, because he's always away. Anyway, upon talking with his sister, she knew who I was. She was like, you're Clover, yeah? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I often talked about you. He was ever so fond of you. He really looked forward to your visits every other Friday, and your coffee and your catch up and your chat, and you know, about all these different things. He said he said to her, she said that he said to her that I brought some light into his life. And he was a lovely man. He had such a kind soul, and he'd done a lot of wonderful things. And you know, he was just such a wonderful person. But you know, she let I didn't realise. I knew he was lonely. He was lonely, even though he kept himself busy. And a lot of older people are. Well, he wasn't old, but you know. When she said that, it's reinforced to me why I'm here. You know, that I'm here to help others. Once a fortnight, I would see him for an hour or less. Have a chit chat, clean his flat, have another chat, catch up on the world, what's going on, maybe a little debate about this, here, tell me about that, It was lovely, you know, because he was somebody published writer, he was an author. You know, so when you get confirmation like that, believe it. And it'll always come just at the right time when you need it. You know, this house clearance, this purging, it ain't been easy. Having to deal with things that you thought were long gone, left behind, whatever. Right? Even things that you didn't know were there. The purge it's been brutal, right? For me, anyway, a lot of fucking shit to deal with. But I was having a bad day that day, and when his sister told me that, it was exactly what I needed to hear to keep me going. You know, you are making a difference, no matter how small it is. Because you have those moments where you're like, well, I'm not doing enough. There's still people out here, tormented souls and tortured souls, and people in despair, not knowing where to go, where to turn. It's the fucking tormented. That's right, Nicola. People are panicking because we're resetting our boundaries and actually sticking to them this time. And there's nothing they can do about it because we know our self-worth. We know who we are. We know what we're here for. And it's not to be their emotional punching bag. I told you, they're assigned to you to keep you in that lower vibrational energy. Yeah, you're tormenting them because your light is shining bright and irritating the shit out of their demons. One of my spirit children, she's not a ghost. She's not a ghost. I didn't even hear her coming in. Sneaking around. Foraging. You're alright. Anyway. So. Fucking had this back. What the fuck is that? I have to get into it. These fucking spirits. They can't come in here. Fuck's sake, my front door's a number 4, which is divine angelic protection, please. Can't come in here, you're not welcome. These fucking kids. I know what I'm like when I get the munchies. I fucking start fighting. Well, what can I have? Anyway. I know we're supposed to be talking about Karmaville. Look, put this on. I hope I don't get into trouble on YouTube. Fucking violate my video because I'm talking about demons and fucking cults. Good old fucking Facebook. They haven't caught on to me yet. They probably have now, actually, because I get quite a lot of views. That's what your person wants. What does no one mean? What do you mean? No one. Nobody. Nobody. Mr. Nobody. I'm nobody. This is just my car. This is my... Hi, Mandy. This is just my vehicle. You're all nobody. In your spiritual divinity. You're spiritual badasses. And you should be knowing that by now. High-ranking spiritual badasses. Chosen ones, if you please. What's understood does not need to be explained. Like an hierophant. God knows. God told you it's time to go to work. And that's what's pissing these people off. Because you're fully in your divinity. Oh. You've been enlightened. Karmic justice is about to be served. You're going to get your fucking happy ever after. Well, I say you're going to get your happy ever after. You're going to be getting happiness. I fucking miss that shit. Anyway, I'm recording for YouTube as well. These people are going to think I'm going crazy. Anyway, this is what you're going to get. Better turn that down now. Kids, men, friends, family members, co-workers, everybody likes to push their boundaries. They're fucking demons. Well, not your kids. Well, maybe, I don't know. It depends on who their dad is. I digress. Most people, don't get it twisted. When I tell you I can fucking see demons in people all day long, I'm not joking. And don't think kids are exempt, my friend, because they are not. They are not. fucking tyrant. Listen, this is the thing, right? And I've gone into this before. There's no fucking if. I know. You're here, you find your way here, you're part of a generational curse. You're here to break the generational curse. That's why you're a spiritual badass. That's why you've got the gifts you've got. That's why you can do the things you can do. That's why you've lived the life you've lived, because that was your fucking training program. And you're now stepping into your divinity, becoming who you're supposed to be, not who you think you was. That ain't you no more. Cut it out. But anyway, your person's coming on in to tell the truth, because they don't want you to be disillusioned anymore. But they're being held back by these burdens that these fucking clowns keep putting on them. But your person is starting to stand their ground, and they're trying to stay stable, right? Because they know they've kept you waiting long enough because of all this conflict. Hi, Nyasha. All this conflict that they've been dealing with. Here she fucking is again, the emotionally manipulative bitch. Now, it's not about star signs at this point. I don't even really get into that. I mean, I know some readers do. They like to do that. Oh, is this, what is that? Don't fucking matter. Everybody's got multiple signs in their chart anyway. She's a fucking demon. Yeah. She's probably fucking sent to monitor you, mate. Go and watch the fucking Blacklist. I told you about this yesterday. That woman was an FBI agent and her husband was her handler. She didn't even know. She was being watched and monitored her whole life. She didn't even know. And she was trained to fucking watch other people. She didn't even know she was being watched. So yes. Anyway, back to this emotionally manipulative bitch. Trying to trick your fucking person and you, make you confused as to who your person is, who your wish fulfillment is. But you have, and your person has, chosen your path. So they're no longer going to be keeping this person stuck and held back from being able to accept this brand new stable beginning from God. Because they've stepped into their divinity. They bossed the fuck up. Because they healed. Because the angels are on it. Told you, they're not playing it. Playtime's been over. They got the memo, they read the memo, and they've probably smoked a fucking fat reefer with the memo thinking that they were exempt. You ain't, you fucking idiots. Our ancestors, our spirit team, our protection detail. Now this is the thing, this is what I don't get. This is what I keep trying to explain to people. You're part of my divine soul tribe. We are spiritual warriors. Our job is to seek and destroy fucking demons because we're here to reset the planet. We're like the cleanup crew. We're coming in. It's top table business now. That's what we're here for. We're not here for the idiots that start the riots in the fucking street, you know, the idiots like what you had during fucking COVID and all that shit, Black Lives Matter and fucking movements, Antifa and all that shit. They're the fucking low-level demons. They ain't our job. That's why you got these people on your ass like this. You've been watched your whole fucking life. Yeah, pay attention. This is the thing, my darling. This is a collective reading, but it resonates. That just goes to show how deep, far and wide this shit goes. My videos reach people all over the world. All over the world. And people are telling me how it's resonating. It's this collective. It's like I said the other day, it's 100 monkey syndrome. We've been put online. They're not shitting themselves. Right? Because our ancestors, our protection detail, as soon as you realised who you was, your protection detail went through the roof. We're like the high level fucking hitmen cleanup crew, right? If we're the John Wicks, what the fuck do you think our protection details like? Our fucking protection detail. We're the ones that come in and fuck. What do you think our protection detail is like? Why do you think they need divine clearance? Because they don't go in to tap you on the shoulder and have a fucking conversation with you about all the bad things that you've done and you go sit in the naughty corner for 5 minutes and fucking reflect. It's not what our protection detail's for. Our job is to seek and destroy and reset shit so that shit doesn't happen again. We had to break the curses so that we can continue to make sure the curse is broken down our fucking bloodlines, right? We're leaving a legacy. That's why we keep getting the 10 of Pentacles, because it's our divine fucking birthright. It's our job, right? Them, over there, they keep misinterpreting what trespassers will be shot and killed and dealt with to the fullest extent of the law. They keep overlooking what they think that means according to them. Because I'll give them this. They have had a lot of fucking power for a very long time. Playtime's over. 100 monkey syndrome. It's collective consciousness. We're all connected. I am you. You are me. You are all that ever was, is, and will ever will be. We're fractals of the fucking universe. Right? We've come online. So we all in this knowing, in a standing of who and what we are. They can't fucking trick us anymore. They can't manipulate us. That's why they're trying to fucking do big shit. Spirit said that's the fucking truth. We got the angels on that. Because that fucking sorceress right there is not going to keep you or your person stuck in your head. Because your person is emotionally mature now. They're no longer that emotionally wounded inner child. They're no longer operating from that space anymore. They're addressing all that shit. They're not allowing it to rule their every waking moment. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're thinking about you as their full-time job, but they sin the light. They want to come and balance out this connection. They fought long and hard against these people like you have. Because the thing is, like, I know a lot of you, like, are overwhelmed by what I'm saying, and like, oh gosh, here she goes, fucking rambling on again, talking about this, talking about that. She watches too much shit on the telly. You watch too much shit on the fucking telly. I'm a celebrity, get me out of it, eating fucking cockroaches and shit. Oh, Love Island, people shagging on the fucking telly for clout. Geordie Shore, again, a bunch of demons shagging on telly for fucking clout. You're watching shit that's not even real. Oh, watch reality TV. That ain't fucking real. They're a bunch of fucking demons sent to control your fucking mind, to keep you off your designated path, divine path. But then you want to fucking tell me I'm watching shit. I'm watching my training manuals, my friend. I'm getting the fucking tea, because they've got to tell you what they're doing. Go and watch Once Upon a Time. Go and watch fucking Westworld. They're telling you what they're fucking doing. Keeping you in this fucking wounded warrior energy. Stuck in the fucking past. Away from starting your legacy. Walking your fucking destined path. Keeping you under illusions after illusions. Fucking trying to keep you bound to the devil. These bastard cards came out together yesterday. They're trying to use the moon magic to work with the fucking devil. Do you want to hear a fucking joke? This one here, he knows what you know. He knows what we know. He knows what God knows. Because he's got the fucking skin. He's an angel. Fallen or not, he's still a fucking angel. He's still privy to the network. So I ask you, why is he entertaining covenants with these fucking idiots? Because he's getting his fucking souls. He don't give a shit where they come from. Because some of these people do have divine light. They are just fallen angels. But he'll fucking take that. He don't give a shit. Dirty or not, he'll have it. A soul's a soul. It's food. It's like we're like dinner at the Ritz, and they're now like a fucking Rustler's microwave. This bitch is hungry, so you gonna take it. A soul's a soul. Fuck's sake. Because your ex is a fucking demon! Stupid fucking 3D NPC demon house. Listen, I don't want to upset anybody that's all about them. Fucking McDonald's is an upgrade from Rustler's Burgers though, and at least it's fresh cooked. Right, listen. I fucking forgot what I'm saying now. She's distracting me with these jokes. Yeah, listen. I talked about this. Adam and Eve, I actually don't care if I upset somebody talking about this. We're all here to do a different job. I'm not saying I don't believe in the Bible. There's a lot of truth in that. But it's convoluted in metaphors. It's wrapped up. Everything's in disguise. It's all hidden in plain sight. You just got to see with your first eye. Yeah? Anyway. I'm not preaching the Bible. What was my fucking point? Yeah, there is a lot of truth in that. So Adam and Eve, that was the first. It was like the Big Brother experiment. Let's make these clones to house demons and see how they get on. Right? Let's see if they can house the demons. If they're strong enough to carry these spirits, these essence, these souls. Right? Can we control them? Are they susceptible to temptation? Are they blah blah blah? This is like because they invert everything. They invert everything, right? So Adam and Eve are the first people on earth. Well, where did the other fucking humans come from then? Because there's hundreds and thousands of them fucking named in Genesis. Where did they fucking come from? Anyway, I digress. So they made that everything's inverted. So how about, because the snake is in the Caduceus is for healing. It's about transformation. That's what the snake, the snake comes up as transition, transforming, shedding your old skin. That's not a fucking bad thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not fond of snakes, and I digress. How about the snake? Because the only thing they was told, don't eat from the tree of knowledge. Why the fuck are you not supposed? That's like saying don't go to the library and read the books. Well, then why the fuck are the books there? If we're not supposed to open them up and read them and absorb the knowledge. So how about the fucking... I'll get to that bit in a minute, Nick. How about the snake was spirit ancestors saying, look, wake up, fucking get some knowledge, because you're being programmed, and then you eat, you committed a sin by eating from the tree of knowledge. Why the fuck is the library there? Open to the public. Obviously, it's only books that they want you to read. But it's the same fucking concept. Think about it. Running around, Eve was a slut. She ate from the tree. She was, seduced by the serpent. All the serpent did was give her a fucking suggestion. Why can't you eat from the tree of knowledge? Why aren't you allowed to know those things? Doesn't make sense. Why would God not want you to know things? Doesn't make fucking sense. What was you here for? To piss off. Right? That's my take on it anyway. Those are my opinions expressed by myself. That's just the knowledge that I unlocked. That was just my take on things. Take what you will from it. Take what resonates. Leave the rest behind. If think I've lost the plot, fuck off. Or take your leave quietly. I don't mean to be offensive, but at this point, I don't care. So, now we've established that. Everything's inverted and they're constantly trying to fucking trick you. This fucker here knows what the dealio is. Because he fucking knows you're his fucking brothers and sisters. Fucking... He knows. Fucking collaborating with these idiots. He sat in the back laughing because he fucking knows he's getting their dusty asses for dinner. There's actually a part of him that sat there fucking good on ya. Started to lose hope for a minute, but good on ya. But that ain't going to stop these fucking idiots. But the me-seeks, they've been told to keep going back. Can't do it. There's a slapping them up. That's why they're getting drained. Because I tell you what they're doing, they're siphoning their energy, draining them, keeping them trapped in their head, making them work overtime, living in this anxiety that they constantly have you kept in. Oh, I can't do that, I can't do this, I mustn't do that, and I'm going to upset this body, I'm going to upset that body. The only difference is you were always concerned about upsetting them, your person was always concerned about upsetting them because they just want to keep you in this low fucking vibrational energy, right? And here's the thing, right? They're doing it now, but it's too late. Because this is the thing. There's no going back. You have got family. You're here. This is your family. Divine Soul Tribe, my darling. There was a question that you asked. Yeah, people don't do any research anymore. Fucking idiots. Back to Lucifer. But Lucifer was made to love. Here's the thing. Don't get it twisted. I don't sympathise with people that deal in torture and fucking personal hell. However, he's a fallen angel. Why did he fall out with his dad? Because his dad loved his creations more than he loved his own children. But we're all his children. That's the storyline anyway. Right? Abandonment issues. The original fucking abandonment issues, right? Now, Lucifer Morningstar. Like in the TV show, he got sent back down to hell to be a counsellor for the lost souls, demons, to send them back to God. Because he saw the error of his ways. But how about this? How about he fucking knew what those golems were capable of, what could potentially happen? How about that? This is just my take on things. And he was like, they're going to fucking wreck the joint. Because the demons are going to get in them. That's what all the experiments were about. And they had an argument. This is how I'm picking it up. They had an argument, like you do with your parents, and you got kicked out. You'll go down there till you learn to love them. So he got sent down there to look after the fucking tortured souls until he learnt to love them, because he had dominion over them, because he had no fucking choice. He got sent down there. And I'll be honest with you, how many of you on some level have got some serious issue because of your abandonment issues? Not that I'm fucking deciding with him, because I'm not. But at the end of the day, let's face it, the one thing that they do keep telling you and they want to start with is that he's a fallen angel. We've all been fucking fallen angels at one point in our lives. But he gets shits and fucking giggles out of this. He knows what's coming to them fucking people. Because he's got the fucking skinny on it all. You're not the fucking Lord of Darkness without knowing everything, are ya? Oh, most of that shit, anyway. But because you guys walked away from all the things that kept you constantly feeling like you was in a fucking tower moment, like everything was just broken around you, and healed and emancipated yourself from this situation, then watching you. Watching and waiting to see when the next time they could come and fucking pick you dry. but you fully accepted your divinity. You stepped into your power, and you've accepted that. So you're being bestowed with all these gifts, yeah? They're just going to keep coming in fast and furious. So don't be scared. Hold on to that strength, that inner strength. Because there ain't no more of this betrayal, this backstabbing, this left out in the fucking cold, this lied to, this cheated on, this manipulation. No more. Because it's time for you two to come together. Right? It's this bitch and this arsehole out here doing the fucking most because they failed to see things from a different perspective. And all it's going to leave them in is regret and sorrow. But like I turn around and say, the bad health in the coffin. Keep an eye on the people around you getting sick. Keep an eye on how they look. Divine union, reconciliation. Because you've both fucking let go of all that shit in the past. Slowly but surely your person's coming on in to work with you and invest in this connection. No more juggling, no more heartache. Divine personal delivery. Yeah? Because neither one of you are going to miss out on this gift from God. Okay, so I would imagine that at one point you didn't really feel like your person was a blessing from God because they were in their distorted energy. But you fell in love with them anyway. So, you know, God said it's time to have your happy ever after. Karmic cycles are in a close. People are being enlightened. You've been enlightened. They've been enlightened. That you're the fucking empress. I've been telling you. You've gone in and done some soul searching. Your person's gone in and done the soul searching. You know, with the hermit, right? What it is, it's about going within, like Mystic Tory says, so you don't go without. All the answers that you seek are within you. All the, excuse me, the knowledge, that's the throat chakra trying to shut me up again. All the knowledge that you seek is within you. All the answers that you seek is within you. You are your Akashic records. You are all that is, was, and ever will be. Right? Fractals of the universe. If we're made in God's image, are we not made a fractal? Are we not, like your children are fractals of you. Anyway, I digress. So you went within and you found the light that you hold within yourself, and you took a leap of faith and decided to walk your destined path. Now your person is coming on in because they've come away from all these manipulative people, third-party situations, trying to keep them confused. I don't want to stay... Well, yeah, unstable. Inconsistent. In and out. Mr. Lover Lover. Mr. Smooth Talk. Yeah? But they're recovering from all of that. And they want to come on in towards you and give you an apology. I told you this already. Because they don't want to feel left out in the cold anymore. So they've been working really hard on themselves. And they've been coming up with a way to come towards you. You know this. But so do they. And they're worried. Really worried. Because you guys are going to come together in union. Brand new start in love. Heightened spiritual gifts on your destined spiritual path. No more feeling small. No more feeling like you haven't got enough. Because your person is coming in very focused, very passionate. Look, very focused, very passionately. Expect a message, right? That might also be a home move. Because there's definitely a lot of movement forward. That's the Page, the Knight, and the King of Wands. This person is not about to play. They're going to message you, they're going to come forward, and they're going to come and whisk you off your feet. That's what I'm picking up. Right? I'm going to get one card from this deck. My energy oracle all day. And I'm going to close this out because this is like over an hour. Like, I'm just... Your person's anxious, but then so are these fuckers in Karmaville. The train's on the way, they can fucking hear it. You know when you go through a little town that's got like rail stations running through it, and you've got to stop. You've got to stop when the fucking gates come down. That's them. The gates have come down, so they know the train is on its way. Community. They're looking for a victory, but you're your solar plexus is healed. You're not anxious anymore. You're not worried. You're not scared. Why? Because you've healed your heart, despite their fucking deceit. Your person is thinking more clearly now because the angel of strength come on in and gave them the strength that they needed to clear their throat chakra so that they can come on in and talk to you. Yeah? They've seen the light. Like I said, they're recovering from everything and they're walking through the door to personal healing and happiness. Just have a little patience. You're both going to be in this cornucopia because you've both walked through the door to value. Now your person's coming up with a strategy because you hold their heart. While you're out here making your coins, they've released their attachments because they can see clearly now with their sixth chakra and they can see all their way towards you, the door to romance. They've been doing their magic in the mirror. Mirror magic, I am affirmations, because they know this is a caring connection. And they know that you are not somebody to be trifled with. You're very intelligent. But closing out these karmic cycles has caused some hostilities, then walking away from family setups, group setups, friends, anything that's been holding them back so that they come towards you because you're home to them. They've done it. Hasn't been easy. They've had to work on building up their coins. They've been very indecisive in the past, but with these moon cycles, they've been able to gain some clarity, right? They've managed to build back up their coins because they were financially depleted, but they was also emotionally and spiritually depleted, right? They've chosen to walk through the door to spirit, yeah? To walk on their path to spirit, because they're in their heart space now. They're in love. There's no, I think this, I believe it, I know. That's how they feel. When they say, I am in love, not I think I am in love. I love my person, right? Because they've been fucking enlightened. And these karmic contracts have been closed out. That's the storm warning. Things are about to be fucking wrapped up. This storm has come to clear the path, right? It's time for action, yeah? Healing sexual trauma, because that's been a big one just recently. Closing all these fucking doors to adjacent possibilities because they now fully appreciate you for who you are and they see you for who you are. Because now they've worked on their base chakra, they're a lot more grounded. These people can't uproot them anymore because they're fully in their love energy. No more broken hearted. It's just these fucking clowns around and jealous because you two are divine counterparts. Yeah, so they've tried to keep them all tied up and away from stepping onto their journey, right? But no, they've made their way to their blossoming abundance because the angel of balance has come in and fucking said enough's enough. I'm done with this bullshit. Showed this person you've got the fucking key to get out. You're not trapped. Yeah, it's all in your fucking head. Because do you know why? Do you know why you've got divine clearance? Do you know why you're held in high honour? Do you know why you're a fucking chosen one? And I'll tell you why. Because you're a fucking healer of the ages. I keep telling you this. I've got goosebumps now. This is what you're supposed to hear. This is why it's taken me an hour and 20 minutes to get here. This is what you needed to hear. You are here to help heal the planet. Healer of the ages. With the temple path. They're the last two cards. What a better way to end it out. They ain't going to get nowhere near you. You've been sent by God to do a fucking job to clean this shithole up. The gates of hell have been open for far too long. The Prince of Darkness was playing around. You lot was dumped in the fucking devil's playground. Garden of fucking Eden. We had to come down here and do a fucking job. Go and watch Go and watch Mr. Nobody. That's just to give you a bottom line of the bottom end of the concept I'm telling you about. And it's not an idea, it's a fact. It's a fucking fact. You're here to change the world. Healer of the ages. That's with the temple path. You're here to set the stage, look. We're here. We are here. We are the change. We are the difference. We are the generational curse breakers. We are the healers of the ages. Because we chose to walk the temple path because God sent us to do a fucking job. That's why we got a seat at the high table. That's why we're highly protected. That's why these fucking people have got bad health. Because they thought for some reason they were fucking exempt from trespassers will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. It wasn't a fucking suggestion. It was a statement of fact. So, sorry, that's what happens. See, people think that what, you know, you take things too literally on the telly, right? And I know I'm saying that, but these things, they're metaphors. The Bible's a fucking metaphor. They're telling you anything they tell you is fiction is a fucking documentary, and any documentaries are full of fucking fiction. Inversion, people, right? They exaggerate things. They do tell you the truth, but they fucking exaggerate things. So you got people out here thinking, oh, they're channeling messages. I must be sitting there going, oh, like fucking Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost and anybody else that's holding a seance. I ain't fucking holding a seance. I'm not. I'm channeling messages from my ancestors, my true divine ancestors of love and light, the archangels, my spirit guides, shamans, God, you're masculine. I'm a channel. I'm a messenger. I'm an angel. I'm a fucking demon slayer. I'm many fucking things. I'm a multi-skilled, multi-talented angel. Anyway, so when I start rambling and I get really passionate about things, that's what channeling is, people. Not eyes rolling in the back of your fucking head. That's good sex. I digress. Anyway, because it's like a possession anyway. I'm going to end it here because it does not get any better than this. It really doesn't. And this is a lovely, lovely way to end a sneak peek into Karmaville, because this is how it's going to end, people. You were sent to do a job. You were sent to step up, go up them steps, get on that fucking stage and show people what a healer is. An hour and 23 minutes, 1, 2, 3 ascension. You're a healer of the ages. The stage is set. Stop it, Nicola, I can't. The stage is set for you to get on and show people what you can do. Look, Usher's talking about leaving the one he's with. Well, that's what your person's done. They've left their people behind. You've left your people behind, and they're coming to heal this connection with you, so you guys together can build that legacy. Start your own family line. Start your own family traditions. Right? So that this shit doesn't happen again. So it doesn't happen again. Because my bloodline descent, my divine angelic bloodline descendants are not going to live on earth, on a planet of simulation full of fucking demons. They're not. I refuse to allow that to happen. It's not happening. And this is something I always say to people, not on my fucking shift. I will complete this mission and I won't be coming back. Unless it's now and then as a fucking ancestor. Well, I probably will, because I'm a bit of a mug like that. Anyway, healers on your temple path, ready to take centre stage. I'm going to love you and leave you. So, it's been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, stay divine.